morning, goods everyone, and welcome to another episode of Shock the System podcast brought to you by Sonyari. Okay, so second episode kagad tayo, napakabilis ng pangyayari. Pero ngayon, very precise lang, paano ko ba sabihin to? Siguro this is out of the triathlon community, out of the triathlon world. Our guest for today is the brains behind raceya, and she is also, pag sinabi mo PHILTRA, yung Philippine Trail Running Association, siya to. At saka ano siya, trivia lang baka hindi pa alam ng mga ka-age namin ni Kuya Raul, no? Ano to? Dati itong ultra runner at saka trail runner. Huwag natin patagalin. Let's welcome to the show, Miss Tin Ferrera. Welcome, Miss Tin. Okay, tama, may palakpakan yan, di ba?
May palakpakan ba?
Yes,
hello, ano ba? Good morning, good afternoon, so whatever time you're watching or listening to this podcast. So,
diba?
Thanks for having me. Hindi pa naman ako former.
So
ultra runner and trail runner pa din.
Ayun naman pala. Parang tinapos ko yung career ka.
Oo, hindi pa retired. Baka ma-disappoint yun.
So naglalaro pa pala. So makita mo pa sa trail si Miss Tin. Tapos yung mga long distance running, di ba? Nandiyan pa rin siya. Pero kasi, recently, kaya ako nasabi na former, akala ko, iniwan niya na yung long distance. Yung mga aerobic fitness, yun ang kailangan. Kasi recently, sumali si Miss Tin sa isang masters event. Athletic, ito yung national, ano event mo to?
Asian Masters Athletics Championship.
Yun. Pero ang nilaruan ni Miss Tin dito, hindi long distance. Sprint. Diba? Bakit? At, before you answer that, give me a brief background about this event. How young can you be considered as a master?
Okay, so National Masters Athletics. I'm a member of the National Masters Athletics. So anyone who's 35 years old and above, so I'm within that range and above. So sasabihin ko sana, wag na natin
basta yung kinaba. Okay na yung kinaba, di ba?
Oo, pero makikita sa bib number ko age reveal. Actually, pag nag-masters ka, mag-age reveal talaga. Okay. So, anyone who's 35 years old and above who would like to continue their passion for running, jumping, throwing, so athletics. So basically, ito yung nakikita natin nilalaro ng mga bata. Karamihan yung mga, di ba, karamihan ng mga atleta natin nagsisimula sa athletics from elementary, high school, varsity. So, ito yung isa sa pinakang sikat na competition.
So, hindi lang ito running, no? Nandito lahat. Yung mga nakikita rin natin sa SEA Games.
SEA Games. So, mga sikat nating atleta, record holder, Lydia De Vega, Elma Muros, so, EJ Obiena. So, ito yung sports na sakop ng athletics. Okay. Yon. So, member ako noon, National Masters Athletics. And hindi ko pa naman iniwan ng sports that I love. But nagkataon, nung kailan ba? During the pandemic, actually. So, yung NAMSAP yung pangalan ng federation, naging client siya ng raceya. So, for registration. So, automatically sabi nila, syempre, may entry ka na, you can join. So, maki-training ka na, and then invite fellow masters. So, I started, not seriously training, but I started going to the oval, doing mostly throwing, actually. Inaral ko.
Throwing muna.
So,
hindi pa talaga yung sprint.
Hindi pa sprint. So, inaral ko yan. Javelin throw, discus throw. Yung dalawa lang. Apat yun pero yung dalawa lang yung inaral ko kasi yun lang yung kaya ng powers ko. So, noong time na yon. And then I started joining. So, I joined the first athletics competition during the pandemic. And I enjoyed, and masakit, pero masakit siya, and then pero masaya. So 2 days competition, so throwing, and then punta ka sa sprint naman, and then may relay, and then this year nagkaroon ulit ng qualifying event. So I joined the qualifying event, the Philippine Masters Athletics Championship, and then that's the qualifying event actually for the Asian Masters Athletics. So that's the one that happened last November.
Sa NCC
sa Clark. Philippines was the host for the Asian Masters Athletics Championship.
So yun yung naging journey ni Miss Tin, no, going to the athletics field. Sino-sino yung mga nandito na mga notable Pinoys na mga nakasama mo? Yung, of course, sinayaan.
Maristela Torres.
Maristela Torres.
One of our Olympians. So, imagine mo being able to compete with Maristela Torres, no? Siyempre, nauna siya. Of course, yun. So during the qualifying race. So,
parang nakita ko dito there. Sila, si Ed Lu. Si Edward Luna.
Yeah. And the Obiena brothers, the father of EJ actually. So he did set the Asian records during the last AMAC.
Nice. So how was your experience? Diba? Yun nga, sabi mo na competing with Olympians and of course the Masters. Kahit kasi minsan pag sabi mo Masters, parang akala nila they're out already. But sa summer, baka inisip nila they're just doing it for fun. But it's not really fun because of the competitive level. Diba? So can you take me through?
So I think at first I thought I was doing it for fun. So parang yung mga, di ba, fun runs. Someone will put on you or run your first fun. Okay, or run your first athletics competition. So I joined the 400 meters and I thought, okay. And then, so at the start, the qualifying race. So I was side by side with two former national team members in my age category. And I was like, okay. So this is greatness. This is what I call it. So, and then, yung pa lang pag warm up pa lang, kita mo na. And so that actually challenged me. So, parang this is interesting. So I saw the heart of the athlete na it never dies. It's still there. So most of them are competitive since they were kids, they were young, and I've been through several competitions. So me, I've joined several races, several endurance sports races, events, but I'm doing it for myself. You're doing it not just for yourself. You're doing it in the spirit of competition. You're doing it to represent the country. You're doing it to represent an age group that is usually expected to be retired, going to the mall, going to the salon. So alam mo yung feeling.
Ang ganda nun, di ba? Yung and above na age na sinasabi ni Miss Tin, di ba? Madalas, yun nga, maybe they are done with the sport, gusto na nila mag-relax naman. Pero itong event na to, pinapatunayan dito na don't count them out. Diba? May ibubuga pa. May ibubuga pa yung mga masters na yan. And nakita ko yung videos, yung mga snippets, yung mga post ni Miss Tin, nandun si Nico Welgas was taking videos. I saw like 90 years old.
90 years old.
90 years old na nandun pa rin sa track oval at nakakakilabot kasi, di ba, I think that's the, yun yung gusto natin mangyari. Like, pag tumanda tayo, we're still in shape, we can still do the things that we love. Of course, yung sports na kinalakihan natin, tapos and of course, trying new things. Speaking of competition, the competitiveness, yung level, how would you compare the level of competitiveness doon sa event na yun versus sa nakasanayan mong ultra running and trail running?
Okay, so the difference is you only have few seconds to do it right. So with trail running, ultra running. So you train for it, you spend hours preparing for it. Same with this one, different approach of training. But during race day, you toe the starting line, you start slow, you you still have time to smile, to chat. Ito, actually, after my first event, I was studying roommates ko si Nian and Coach Krista Belno. So, SEA Games, 2 times SEA Games gold medalist. Sabi ko, Coach, why is it like that? Why are they not smiling? Like, I think I'm the only one with a photo smiling before the start of the event. They're like, because their focus, it's wasted energy if you smile. So, iba-iba yung
Wow,
competition. So, may
seryoso
ganon.
talaga yung event,
Yeah, exactly. And then, yeah, so, and then you hear the gun, you hear, it's like, so ready, set, go, and then the gun fires. And you have it's do or die. So you give it your best, you give it your best sprint, and yeah.
Anong distance ito din yung...
So I joined the 400 meter and 200 meter individual competition. Okay. And then the third day, I was part of the 400 meter relay. So 4x400. There were four of us in our age group.
Overall, how was your experience? I believe this is once in a lifetime. Tapos, Philippines pa yung nag-host. Home court natin, di ba? How was your experience overall?
Overall, it was a great experience given that I was able to challenge myself to see how far I can go. I know going into the competition and looking at the results the past years, I know it's impossible. I mean, even my best time when I was like 10 years younger, it would still be a challenge and would still be hard to get the goal. But I gave it a try. I gave it my best during training. And I guess being able to toe the starting line and being able to finish kahit 400 meter, 200 meter, and together with, and know that I gave it my best during training and during the event itself. And especially during the relay competition, it was so great. It was so. I think I would say it is one of my proudest moment, and I know I felt that there were so many things I've tried before, and so many competitions I've joined. But I think I would consider this as one of my proudest moments because I know I was doing it not just for myself. I was doing it for something bigger than me. I was representing the Philippines. And I was pushing myself way beyond my limit, way beyond what I'm used to.
Nakita ko may mga ibang countries doon like Japan.
Japan, yeah.
May neighboring Asian countries tayo na sumali, no? So, looking at them, looking at their performance, how they prepared for this event, what are your key takeaways, the most valuable lessons at your age and at their age? They're more older, they're more in the masters category. What's the most? What are your key takeaways joining into this event?
I think joining this event shows how important sports is, how important sticking to the sports is. Not just in terms of competition, not just in terms of winning the medal. So it's part of it. It's part of what the sports provide for athletes as a platform for competition. But the more important thing is you see 83 years old, 90 years old, 103 years old running an 18-minute 5-kilometer.
Wow!
Looking so fit. I mean, if you look at the Japanese, the Mongolian, I think, wow, they still have abs.
Grabe.
I think they still have really look so fit.
So sinasabi natin talaga na no excuses.
Yeah.
If
So,
they can do it, why can't we?
and yeah, I think it's yeah, how healthy they look, how healthy they can be. So of course, not everyone has to be that competitive, but
Of course.
it shows that that sports has a positive impact to the overall well-being of a person, physical, mental, and their ability to still be able to like travel to the Philippines, compete, and walk like be in the same arena as 40 years old
And about
and above. Oh. Okay, nag-reveal na ako. So, I'm in the age group 45. Big ko naman
iniiwasan ko sana na yun, pero kay Ate Tino nanggaling mismo yung papa.
Pero, ang maganda dito, kami yung youth. In the
Kayo yung youth.
category.
Diba?
The
Kasi
40s.
40s, tapos may mas bata pa doon, may 30s.
May 35. So, 35, it's by 5. So, ang competition is 35 to 39, then
Okay.
40 to 49, and then, 40 to 44, and then 45.
45 to 49. Okay, so, well, very interesting when I first saw that event. And, well ako, to be honest, nagulat ako nung nakikita ko si Ate Tina sa track. Bihira ako tumakita sa track. Palagi ko doon nakikita nasa gubat. Tapos, all of a sudden, biglang nagsisprint sa track. Sabi ko, ano pinaghahandaan ito? Then, nakita ko nga na may event na gano'n. May gano'ng event pala, hindi ko siya alam eh. Then, yun, nagulat ako that si Ate Tin, as mentioned, has been doing trails. So, trails is yung trail running, wala naman yung maikli. Hindi mo rin naman pwede i-sprint yan ng todo-todo kasi ang hirap ng train yan.
Yeah.
Unlike nasa track. Si Ate Tin, ultra run. Ito yung mga 50 kilometers and above.
Yeah.
Diba? So, we are using aerobic fitness. So, palaliman to ng zone 2. Si Ate Tin sumali ng event, ngayon nasa 45 na siya, nang kailangan naman yung anaerobic fitness.
Yeah.
Yung anaerobic state. So, zone 5 to zone 6, 7 if there's such a thing. Bakit? Bakit mo ginawa na baliktad? Kasi di ba ang palaging ginagawa, pag mas bata ka, you go with the sprint, the short distances. Pag habang tumatanda ka, lumalalim yung zone 2 mo. Doon tayo sa longer distance, pero ikaw baliktad. What made you decide to do that?
I think it's the challenge. So first, of course, at first, as I mentioned kanina, I joined because I was invited. Kumbaga, ang tawag natin yan, nabudol, no? Nabudol na sumali. Then, when I realized that that it's hard, it's not something that, it's so different than what I'm used to. I want to see if I can improve, if I can change my form, if I can adapt, if I can have that power that my competitors have. But I realize I still have so many things still to do, to work on. If you look at the video, I think I posted this in Instagram. I look like the dancer who's not in tune with the rest of the, like you can see how far and how powerful the strides they have. While I have this, as endurance sports athletes, we don't like push that much. So it's coming from the knee yung drive.
Yes.
So sila iba yung power that's like each flip. So yun, even using the track shoes, so that's still something I have to adapt to, like using the one that's really aggressive, really powerful. But yeah, I'm improving every time I go to the track, every time I train. At least my coach tells me,
sino coach natin? Paano natin dyan? Baka sige.
Si Coach Julius, so matyaga siya sa akin na, dati nahihiya pa siya sa akin na okay, Coach, can I go to the trails this weekend? So, actually, you have time trial, so you should be
So, hindi pa rin talaga nawawala yun.
Hindi pa, so yun, we try to, of course, the passion, the love is there, and I think it's important then. But, of course, when it's competition period, wala na talaga. So zero, you focus na talaga on track workout, on
Nice.
prime workout.
Of course. So yun, if Miss Tin can do it at 45 and the other countries, the other athletes from the other countries can do it at what, 90 years old, I know you can do it as well. Pag-usapan lang natin yung raceya at saka yung PHILTRA. So bakit ko siya pinagsama? Kasi itong dalawang to, si Miss Tin ang brains behind this. So Miss Tin, kailangan ko lang ng background of raceya first, paano ito nagsimula. Then we go to PHILTRA. Briefly, nakikita nyo na to online, itong raceya.
Yeah, so thanks for giving me the chance to talk about raceya and PHILTRA. So siguro just
Siyempre naman, pag bibigyan kita ng chance kanina, kung ano lang yun, passion, di ba? Ito, yung negosyo na tayo. Fight, Miss Tin.
ayun. So I'm not actually the brains behind, but I am one of the people behind, no. So raceya, so we're a digital platform for sports. Our mission is to help everyone find the athlete in them. So
Yun.
we do it by providing tech solutions to vendors, meaning event organizers, coaches, any stakeholder, brand owners who would like to digitize easily their events, so they can be more accessible to athletes, to anyone who would need access to their products, services, and events. So that's what we do. So for athletes, it makes I think the easier it is for you to find the things that you need, the more easier it is. No worries. Like,
So ano yung mga
to
nandito?
stick to the
Mga,
sports.
like, equipment,
Yeah.
apparel, meron ka dito sa
Yeah,
raceya.
nutrition, and then you can find events, activities, and then if you want to look for coach, trainer that you would like to connect to, so we help it easier for the ecosystem to be in one platform.
So
And-
every anong sports ang nandito ngayon sa raceya platform?
So, naturally, being in the endurance sports, we started with that, with the community where I am at, where I'm more familiar with, together with my co-founders. But slowly, we're venturing towards capturing other sports also. So, hopefully, that's our North Star. So, eventually, any sports, like if you want to be able to find where to play tennis, or where to do pickleball, or whom to play
Uy,
basketball.
pickleball, okay yan. Ang dami.
Yeah.
Nagsistart na yan ngayon. Kita ko si Tito Monching Romano naglalaro ng pickleball, di ba?
Ah, talaga?
Yes,
Oh, wow.
pickleball yun.
Oo, kaya pala.
Dami kinukuha ang on shoes sa ano yun. Tito Monch, pickleball. Yan, mahilig si Tito Monching dyan. Kumuha ng Roger Federer na on.
Ah, talaga?
Oo,
Oo. Kaya pala hindi na yung on cloud ang niya.
Hindi na. Gusto niya yung Federer. Hindi yung ganito yung pang-performance ni Roger Federer. So, ayun, if you have a chance, please visit the raceya page. At itin, I'll give you the opportunity to plug kung ano man yung mga ikunin natin, kung saan nila pwede puntahan. Dito na lang tayo sa camera to.
Yeah, so just visit raceya.fit if you don't have an account yet. So create an account, because we have so many things in store for you as an athlete. And if you are a brand or anyone who needs to digitize, easily put their products, service, and events, activities online, reach out to athletes. Do reach out. Just message us in our page, or message me on any platform, social media platform.
Yun. So, i-add nyo na si Miss Tin. Tsaka ano dito, di ba, pag may events, message ka lang, they will give you the brief of the event, tapos payment portal.
Yeah, it makes it easier.
Athlete list, and yung master list. Tapos i-remit nyo na lang yung payment.
Yes,
and
oo.
all. With you will charge a very minimal.
Very minimal.
Of
So,
course, then you will also push that event in your platforms.
yes,
Diba?
so free marketing, so in app and in our social media also. And it makes it payment easier also.
Correct.
Because like in the Philippines, I think a large percentage is not carded. So you can choose from GCash, Paymaya.
Pwede.
So even installment payment,
Galing.
you can opt to
Galing
do
nito.
installment.
Ang daming events ngayon na nangyayari pasulpot-sulpot every week, no? Tapos, just imagine if you have a partner like raceya online, it makes it easier. Yung user experience, di ba? UI UX tayo dyan. User
Yeah.
experience tsaka user
Designer din.
interface. UI UX natin. Di ba? Ang dali yan also for the athlete. Di ba? Isang site lang pupuntahan mo and of course, nandun yun yung iba't ibang events na pwede mo pang salihan. May mga virtual events ka pa ba ngayon?
We still have. So
Meron pa.
there's always a virtual event ongoing, and there are several charity fundraising
Yeah.
events being hosted also to help several organizations, foundations raising funds.
Kasi nung di ba, nung pandemic, halos karamihan virtual event.
Yeah, oo.
Ang dami. Pero ngayon kasi, syempre, bumalik na sa...
I think that's what we realized then during the pandemic. So, of course, we're so used to the sports. We're in this community already.
Yeah.
But there's a lot more people whom we need to invite, and
Yeah.
we need to get started with the sports. And we're hoping that through the platform, through raceya, more individuals can get started, and those in the sports as well can stick to it. We can assist them in whatever journey they are in.
Nice. Okay, so again, please don't forget to follow raceya on social media, lahat ng social media channels. Kung isa natin lalagay, dito ba natin lalagay? And of course, the website, raceya.fit.
Raceya.fit.
Yon. So, punta lang kayo doon. Your one-stop shop of endurance.
Of sports.
Endurance, hindi nga pala endurance. Ngayon, endurance sports, pero syempre, soon yan, natin, explore natin iba't ibang sports. Okay, so, we will jump into PHILTRA. Etong PHILTRA, napakamakulay nitong organisasyon na to. Philippine Trail Running Association, no? Ito yung, sa tingin ko, napakalaking potential ng mga athletes na hindi natin masyado napapansin. Number one, ako, sabihin ko yung experience ko. As a director, hirap na hirap ako i-cover ito. Hirap na hirap ako gumawa ng highlights para sa trail running. Kasi, ang hirap niyang i-shoot. Ang hirap niyang i-shoot. Wala kasing
You need to
event.
hike, yeah.
Wala kasing event na loops.
Yeah.
Hindi katulad ni triathlon, ni duathlon, or yung mga ibang sporting events na na-cover ko. Kapag loops siya, mas maraming airtime yung mga kasali. Ito kasi may chance na siguro 1 or 2 times mo lang makikita.
Point, yeah.
Sobrang hirap nito. So, in a sense, mas onti yung airtime ng mga sumasali dito compared to other sports. Pero nandito yung mga malalakas. Ang laki ng potential nitong sport na to. Ms. Tin, can you take us through PHILTRA?
So, PHILTRA stands for Philippine Trail Running Association. So, makulay, sabi ni Rafi, our logo represents the Philippine colors, and of course the color of nature, because trail running per se is being held in the natural environment.
Yes.
So mountains, rivers. So I think this is I would say the most beautiful yet challenging sports. And we're the Sports Association, National Sports Association for Trail Running. And we're pretty young. We were just recently established because, as Rafi mentioned, there are so many potential athletes who are not given the platform and the right support. In fact, we were only able to participate in the World Mountain Trail Running Championships 2 years ago in Thailand. That was 2022, and last year 2023 in Innsbruck, on Austria. So that was...
So, ang nag-end tayo kanina about dun sa Austria.
Austria.
Austria. So, well, si trail running naman nakikita ko yung mga sumasali rin dito. Hindi lang naman siya local, di ba? So, meron tayong mga foreign. I forgot the name of that guy, yung palaging, yung parang resident yun na.
Si Jorgensen.
Yes,
Yeah.
di ba? So, yung ba si Jorgensen dito na nakatira yun? Or?
Yeah, he's married here, and I think he has his own business also.
Ayun, so at least, meron tayong mga foreign athletes na sumasali, so it increases the level of competition also amongst the local ones, diba? Of course, yung mga local natin, nandyan si
John May Unifa.
correct, anong nickname niya?
Stingray.
Stingray! Yun,
Yeah.
Iniisip ko, sniper. Stingray. So, si Stingray nandyan, diba? So, yun yung mga sikat nandito, of course.
Yan, yung mga bagong athlete natin, si Arnie Macaneras, Larry Apolinario.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, ayun, si trail running kasi syempre, as mentioned kanina, masaya siya, pero it's not for everyone. It's not for everyone in a sense na, iba ay maputikan. Diba, kapag umulan, kasi may ibang athletes kapag umulan, parang ayaw na. Pero dito kasi rain or shine.
Yeah, rain or shine.
So, speaking of rain or shine, Miss Tin, kwentuhan mo naman kami kung ano ang pinakamalala or pinaka-wild na experience ninyo sa trail running with regards to the weather. Saan ito at kailan?
I think the worst would be when I joined Hong Kong 100.
Okay.
So I was ready for it. I was expecting it, but I didn't know that it's gonna hit me. So nandun na sa peak, and it was 12 midnight, so 9 a.m. and up to 1 a.m. we were at the highest peak of the race, and you hardly can see anything. So it was foggy, and then it was chilling, so literally nagnanumb yung face ko. So yun, and I was trying to handle it, pero parang at some point I had to like sit down, take a nap, because I was literally imagining, hallucinating.
Grabe ka ng level.
Imagining na may mga, alam mo yun, you can see like the person ahead of you is a giant. So, gano'n na yung dating. So yun. So that, I think that was the worst. And
Hong Kong, 100 kilometers.
100 kilometers. So, yeah.
100 kilometers sa trail? Grabe, ibang klase yung 42 nga lang, ang hirap na gawin, 100 kilometers pa.
I'm sure you can do it also. Once we're able to recruit you to the
Hindi, pero fun fact.
to the Maputex side.
Fun fact. I started with Xterra. So, I started with Xterra, so mountain biking, tapos trail running, and then, so, masaya siya, kaya ako nasasabi na masaya kasi hindi katulad ni road. Of course, yung road, you have that you have that plain terrain. Dito kasi you don't know what's gonna happen next.
Exactly.
Diba? So it's a mix of endurance and skill, of course, yung strength ng ankles mo. Diba? Kung gaano ka kagaling papatagin yung hindi patag.
Hindi patag. And I think mental fortitude.
Yes.
Because sometimes even though like that condition, you really have to fight that demons in your head that tells you that, okay, this is it, you can't do it.
At saka ang hirap pag nasa loob ka na ng trails. Hindi ka tulad na kapag nasa road race ka, meron kang markers eh.
Yeah.
Okay, at this point, alam ko na 2 kilometers na lang. Pag nasa trails ka, yung 2 kilometers na lang, feeling mo parang 10 kilometers pa.
Yeah.
Diba? Kasi pare-parehas na nakikita mo. So, it's a mental challenge as well na parang kailangan mo na lang siya enjoy.
Yeah.
Diba? So, it's a different animal. So, pero it's fun. It's fun. So, to all our listeners and viewers, I am inviting you to try the off-road running, the trails. of course, if you want to join the events, si Miss Tin ang hanapin natin dyan, di ba? So, saan tayo makakakita ng events natin for off-road trail running, Miss Tin?
So yeah, the good thing is there are so many event organizers already all around the Philippines conducting trail running events. Of course, it doesn't have to be as extreme as what I shared, yung 100K, no? So you can start short distance and easier terrain, may mga 5K, 10K, 21K. So just check out sa PHILTRA.ph. We're trying to gather and put in as much information from races around the Philippines there. And we have a Facebook page, and then the website is PHILTRA.ph, and then a Facebook group that you can join where we share this information.
Yun. So, para mas masaya ang off-season natin, di ba? Yung mga triathletes dyan na gusto nang makatry ng ibang sport habang wala pa yung season. Tapos tingin ko okay to as cross-training.
Yes, oo. I think if you look at the training regimen of most of the pro triathletes, they do
trail.
cross training, the trail.
They say it's easier on the knees.
Yeah.
Than on the road.
And it parang strengthens the ankle.
The ankles, correct. Correct. So, alam mo, may kilala ako na may trail shoes, pero isang beses pa lang nagagamit.
Anong pangalan?
Letter
R. Is there a...
Hindi, yung sa akin naman nagamit ko rin once. Pero kasabay ko ito, nag-pull out kami ng trail running shoes. Isang beses pa lang niya nagagamit.
Sino ba to?
Yung partner ko. Si Dennis Marbolia.
Si Dennis.
Si Papa Dennis. Na magiging guest din natin sa isang episode.
So, iset na natin yung date with Dennis.
Sana
and
naman.
The whole, the trio.
Ay, si Luigi kasi, alam mo yan, hindi yan mahilig sa trail shoes. Pero kahit sa yan, mabilis pa rin yan. Lalaban yan.
Oo. Sayang naman yung mga trail
Oo nga,
shoes.
yung iba kasi, si Papa din sinagamit pang mega mo lang yata yung trail shoes niya. Anyway, so this closes our episode. Miss Tin, if you have a few words to invite our viewers and listeners, if you have upcoming events, please do so.
Yeah, so I guess I'd like to encourage everyone to always find the athlete in you and keep pushing and keep finding things that you enjoy and things that challenge your limits, because that will not just make you a better athlete but make you a better individual also.
Yun, napakaganda. Grabe, hindi ako sanay na medyo seryoso tayo. Pero that's it. That's it for our episode. For this episode.